Welcome back to Cook's Off-Grid Road Trip. Join us this week as we continue our time in the Dampier Peninsula and we have dinner with a traditional landowner. We make our way into Northern Territory and we get lost in some sort of city. But first, let's make it make sense. So when we lost our keys back at the boat ramp with the permissions that we were given, turns out it's a pretty small and tight-knit community. So we got invited to stay at a traditional landowner's land. With great gratitude, we agreed. So we rolled into camp and we were absolutely taken aback at the opportunity that was offered to us to stay on his land. In our way to say thank you, we thought we would cook him dinner. So time was of the essence. One would think you'd just whack together a spaghetti or a lasagna. No, we're gonna hunt and we're gonna catch our food. With the permission from the traditional landowner, he gave us free rein on his land to catch our food and prepare a dinner. And obviously he's invited, so why wouldn't he say yes?
The end of it's there. Don't eat the trees!
Doing it now. So, this was a family affair. The kids got involved and the dogs wanted in on the action. But what they were getting weren't quite the sizes we were looking for. I mean, they're cute and all, but we're looking for something a little bit bigger. With hunting mode fully engaged, we went looking for the big boys. So the chase was on. We were under this rock, over at that rock, around at this rock, digging in this hole, until all that hard work had paid off. So our shopping bags are full and now we can start heading back to start to prepare.
What we're doing, look at that, sun going down. Just going to hunt for some big old oysters for a bit of a traditional cook-up. So giddy up, we are in paradise. Whoops. Paradise. Coming over here. Got our work boots on. Nice coral. We're a little bit slippery.
Careful.
We'll go over to the honey hole. Break a couple off. Find some big boys. And get it done.
And hopefully catch a crab.
Yeah. Oh, look at the size of that bad boy. Oh, the size of these monsters.
Massive oyster. Last one of the day. Maybe. Oh,
A monster.
that's a monster bit of meat. Look at that.
That's a beautiful oyster. Look at the shell.
Oh wow, it's rainbow up the top.
Go back a little bit.
It's incredible.
That's mental.
That'll be by far one of the prettiest ones so far.
Yep. All right, let's keep rolling.
Let's not stop.
So with enough oysters to feed a small army, the sun was starting to go down and they started to head back. And then, what Taj said not so long ago, and hopefully we catch a crab? Huh.
I was casually walking along and I saw a muddy in the sand.
Scoop down the back, yay. Bim, 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 bim.
Come on.
Bim, bim, bim. Here we go, Buzz.
Is it a Jenny or a buck? I reckon it might be a Jenny.
I reckon it's a buck. If it is, he's only just legal.
Whoa, he's angry at one. I'm gonna need some water.
He's alright.
Oh, he's aggressive.
What do we got?
Is it?
A little buck.
Oh!
So, small V. See if he's full.
And
And he's full too.
oh, you're kidding me. We're keeping him.
I was going to say, he'll be close.
I reckon we keep him. I'll grab the oyster bag.
He's not that big. We'll throw a tape on him.
Yeah, when we get back.
Yeah.
That's so good. This is a muddy sitting in the sand. That was so unlikely to happen.
Can I Taj? That was amazing.
Hey, we were wishing and we left empty-handed, and then we collected some oysters along with a crab. Yes.
So we got a haul. Beautiful haul. Shouldn't have worn me work boots, but it's a good thing we were walking in salt water. Wasn't really prepared. But have a look at this sunset. Hey, you're on? A sandfish? Have a go of it. Taj is just dragging in the sand.
That's how pro fish are fishing.
But that is, look at that. But on the way to cook up, got a bit of a seafood mix tonight. Muddy and some swimmers. We got oysters. We got red claw. We got a mad feed.
Crab.
Giddy up.
So the elder that we're having over for dinner, traditionally they eat from the sea because they were brought up on the ocean or on an island, and so they don't eat so much red meat as other indigenous people would that would be more inland. They would eat more red meat. Where here they eat more from the ocean. So when we said, would you like to come for dinner, we asked him what does he like. He said he doesn't really eat red meat. Traditionally they eat from the ocean. So we thought that we would go and catch a lot of the food for him ourselves and prepare it ourselves for him, and we hope that he appreciates, well, we think he'll appreciate the effort that we've put into it and the thought that's behind it. So yeah, we're excited to have him for dinner. We're super grateful that he has invited us to stay on his land. It has been incredible, and we feel very privileged to be able to stay here because not many people are given these opportunities, and we're certainly not going to pass it up. So we're excited to have him. We're excited to hear his stories, and we've been exploring his land, and it's been pretty special, and it's producing. So we are essentially living off the land tonight from the ocean, thrown in with a bit of Western food.
Please.
Okay, we're starting our preparation. So in here we have freshwater red claw that we caught in the Pilbara, potatoes, bacon. Of course, we've got our oysters that Chris just caught, or not caught, collected, and Taj. We're going to do Kilpatrick's and natural. We also have our other muddy in here and other crabs in here, and the pot is boiling. And we also have our camp neighbours, which are just there, and they are making a carbonara, a red claw carbonara, which we're really excited for. So with these, we will just do garlic and butter, and we will fry them up in the cast iron on the fire. These will go on the fire. Oysters Kilpatrick will go in our oven that we have. And yeah, that's everything. Dinner was a raging success, and probably one of the best dinners we'd had all trip. We all sat around the campfire and exchanged stories, had a lot of laughs, and just an all-round good time. This was our last night here, so the next day it was time to pack up and start heading to the NT. So this morning has been quite an eventful kind of morning. Through the night, we heard one of the dogs crying, and I said to Chris, I'm like, one of the dogs is crying, can you please go check on her? I'm pretty sure it's Sarabi. And he checked on her, he let her out, and she jumped out of the tray and pooed straight away. And then this morning I woke up again to them crying. This time the sun was up, and they both jumped out and they had pooed in the dog box. They pooed everywhere. got it all over each other. So that's been quite an ordeal. Dealing with that. It's not exactly what we wanted to be doing this morning because we actually were prepared for quite an easy pack up.
Well, it didn't get all over them. Like, it didn't get all over them. It only got them on a little bit, a tiny bit.
Panels, it was on the dog bed.
Yes.
And somehow got under the dog bed.
Yeah, so this morning, well, it's kind of lucky that we're at a campground that have toilets and showers and water because we were able to wash off the dog beds and everything. So they're not well, which isn't great. It's not ideal. So what we're doing at the moment, Taj is letting the tire pressure down. What are we doing in the front?
We're doing 20 in the front and 25 in the back because we're gonna be doing dirt road
The whole entire day.
or
Yeah.
track or gonna be
Yeah.
some cars.
I've put down the swags. We've been in the swags for a little over a month now, and we're starting to get into the swing of everything. I'm not gonna lie, I have been extremely tired.
No, I have.
Oh, it's not a competition. I've been extremely tired from everything that's gone on to now. I feel like my body is just like, okay, we're exhausted. I was mentally exhausted, now I'm just exhausted. So what I've done is I make all the beds and I pull the swags down, and then Chris rolls them, puts them in the bag, chucks them on the roof, and we make sure that everything is packed in. When I say we're packed in, we are packed in. That's our old number plate, so we've stuck it there. Yeah, we are well and truly packed in. We're at a cool camp. Where are we heading? We're actually in Northern Territory right now. We are on our final leg home. We have about 2.5 weeks until we're home again. So we rounded that bend. Yeah, which is, to be honest, I'm not mad that we're going home. I'm kind of looking forward to it. This trip has been nothing short of stressful. And now that we're in the swags, not that I hate them or anything, it's just, yeah, it's a lot. It's just a lot. So that's where we're at this morning. We've got a dirt track to get to where we need to go. I actually don't even know where we're going today. To be honest, I've forgotten the name of all the places. And yes, that's where we're at today. And we have the dog beds over in the sun over there drying.
Because we just washed them.
We only just washed them yesterday. So we came from Darwin. We spent 3 nights in Darwin. We weren't meant to go there, but Chris's chainsaw broke. And so we figured we may as well go to Darwin. We had a little bit of time to kill. We only planned to stay 2 nights there. We ended up staying 3. I think just because we were tired, we didn't feel like packing up. And we also wanted to see the museum and do a few things and get some supplies and stuff like that, because there's nothing until we're back in Queensland, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we're going the Savannah way home. So like a well-oiled machine, we rolled up, packed up, loaded up our stinky dogs, and shipped on out of here. And it wasn't until too long down the road we found ourselves pulled over yet again. So here's a little bit of traveling with dogs reality. I'm not going to show you the mat because that's disgusting. But as I said earlier, the dogs weren't feeling, well, they haven't been feeling very well. And this has been the, oh, Nala. This is what our dogs have looked like today. They've got the squirts. Anyway, this is a reality a little bit of traveling with dogs. We haven't had any issues with them at all our whole trip until now. Any traveller would know that water on the road is so precious. And now that our setup is looking a little different, our water has also more than halved itself. So to find ourselves washing the dogs and the canopy in the middle of nowhere isn't the most ideal situation to find ourselves in. So now that they are all clean, the canopy's cleaned out, and we are well and truly scarce on our water, we can finally hit the track and keep going. And we had a big drive that day. A big drive that drove us into the night. So it was time that we found somewhere to stay, and I'm happy to report that the dogs' issues was no more. And when we pulled up, we had a different issue altogether. So because Nala and Sarabi had their squirty bum today, it wasted a lot of time, so we didn't quite get to the campsite that we wanted to get to. So we found somewhere, but the mozzies are ferocious. And when I say ferocious, they're like,
We have 3 flies.
even the when the sun goes down, we found that the mozzies stop, but not these ones. These ones keep going. So to prevent that, there you go. There you go. We have 2 thermocells. One isn't working, so that's no good. We have a mozzie coil, and we've got 1, 2,
I held about
and 3 fires with, so 3 fires with, what was it, like a kilo of buffalo poo?
I held a kilo of buffalo poo to keep mozzies away.
Yeah, so apparently poo helps keep mozzies away, so, well, cow poo, but we found a poo, and there's a lot of water buffalo around here, so it could be water buffalo poo, it could be cow poo, whatever it is, it's some form of poo.
I wasn't talking.
And I think that's going to help with the mozzies. And we have noticed, or the reason why we have 3, I should probably clarify that. When we lit the first one, the wind was blowing this way. So we're like, that's good, the smoke will help. Then it changed and blew the other way. And then we're like, well, that's not helping at all. And so now we've set ourselves up for any form of direction that the wind wishes to blow. We have smoke to cover it. So we've got our swags there. Got the mozzie thing there. We've got the thermocell under here. And then when we go to bed, we'll move the thermocell a bit closer to us.
But
so
I'm not talking about the poo I'm holding that big. I'm talking about that tall. We found like a bucket full of poo.
Yeah, well,
it wasn't a bucket, it was about that tall.
well, we split it up and put it in the fires.
Like it was big enough to feed like split, split. 3
Yeah.
fires.
And to be honest, I am so over poo today. We've seen enough.
Diarrhea.
We've seen quite enough of poo today. So, as the kids kept the fires going for as long as we were awake before we went to bed, the mozzies didn't really let up. I think they were just smoke tolerant, fire tolerant, poo tolerant, anything tolerant just to eat us. And when we woke in the morning, we got to have a good look at how remote we really are.
So this morning we're up, we battled the mozzies and we thought we might show you a couple of tracks. So these look like emu tracks. These are baby emu tracks.
Are they really?
No.
It's not pig.
Oh, is it?
That's pig.
I thought they looked like emu tracks.
No, it's pig.
What about these ones? Are these kangaroo tracks?
No, that's
What about these ones? These ones are kangaroo tracks.
no, it's not. That's buffalo.
Oh, okay. That might have been what we seen this morning then. So we got buffalo tracks.
And
We
that's
got
fresh as
pig
well.
tracks.
Not baby emu track.
Oh, not baby emu tracks. So they're oops, sorry. So they're pig tracks and buffalo tracks.
Here's more, Dad.
More little piggies.
I can kill you.
That's another one. Seen
Oh,
some-
that one's different.
that's-
These
that's-
ones dipped in.
that's
Oh,
the
there's
bottom of
cat
it.
tracks. There's cat tracks up there.
Looks like they've been rooting around in here.
Oh.
That's what the piggies do. They get in here and they root around. They go, wee, 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 wee. Give me all your good stuff underground. I'm going to dig it up.
And then we get the big bad wolf to eat them.
Yeah, so we got piggy tracks. And we got some buffalo tracks,
Oh, cat track.
which
Dad, dog track.
decent.
Dog track.
We got a whole bunch.
Dad, there's dog tracks here.
So the mozzies are extremely violent. Nothing like I've ever experienced before. Cracking little spot. Very, very remote. So we're going to keep going for a drive and see what we can find. See if we can't film some water buffalo. That'd be cool. But yeah, we've seen a fair few pigs.
Big fat ones as well.
Yeah, heaps of donkeys. And
Lot of
oh, that
cows.
looks like a lion. Lion. Lion.
Hey! Come on, girl.
Oh, what's that?
Cheetah!
What's that? Come here, quick, 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 come here. What's that?
Cheetah!
Everybody look out.
Come on, girl, quick.
Look out, it's a wild one. It's a wild one. Whoa, calm down, mate. Calm down. Whoa, look out for that fire. Oh, good girl. All right, well, we're gonna hit the frog and toad. Go for a zoom, see if we can link back onto a track. See if we can see some buffalo.
That'd be cool.
Kick
I
some-
haven't seen a hammerhead. We haven't seen a big salty. We've seen the little freshies. A buffalo. I didn't consider a buffalo.
Well, we saw him over there. We just,
Yeah, that was
by the time we packed up with the drone up, couldn't see him. But we'll go for a little Scooby-Doo over there. All right, see you later.
No sooner did we get down the road and we came across a water buffalo. And if water buffalo doesn't say you're in the outback, I don't know what does.
Big boy.
So we let this guy keep going about his business and we kept going to do some more exploring. This long, dusty track led us to the most peculiar city. These sandstone, maze-like features were something to be admired out here and definitely unexpected. The outback has so much to offer, and to the ones that dare to come this far, there is so much to see and it's pretty unforgettable. Join us next week for our final episode for 2025. We start the leg back home and get a little bit too comfortable with the wildlife.